So let us try to talk about the work done by gas in the different thermodynamic processes. The first one is right now isochoric process. Work done in what process right now? Isochoric process. Isochoric process. Isochoric process. Isochoric process means the process in which volume is remaining constant. The process in which volume is constant. Volume is constant. So that is known as isochoric. So volume is equals to constant. Okay now. So from first law of thermodynamics, what is the first law of thermodynamics? Beta? d cube is equals to du plus of your dw, isn't it? Now,
Yes, sir.
as volume is constant, so work done will become for me how much? 0.
Yes, sir.
So dq will be equal to how much for me? Du. Why? W is what? P into dv. V is constant. The differentiation of any constant is 0.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
dq is equals to how much I'm getting right now here? du.
DD.
Isn't it? So right now
Yes.
from this one I can write from this relation q is equals to u value in rational f by 2 into nr into t.
Yes.
Ona? By 2 nr into t. So this is the q value in the isochoric process.
Yes.
Okay now? So what is f beta here? Number of degrees of freedom.
Degrees of
So for monoatomic gas, if I am talking about, for monoatomic gas, q value ఎంత నాన్న? q is
Sir,
equals
3/2 and R.
3 by 2 nr into t. Then for diatomic gas, for the diatomic gas, q value will be equal to how much beta? 5 by
5 by
2 nr into your t, like that. Okay now?
Yes, sir.
Now see, how do you draw the graph for this one? You see, so if I'm drawing the graph between pressure versus your volume, how do you draw the graph? Can you tell me? It will, volume is remaining constant, just like this. You are
Yes,
going
sir.
from 1 to 2 like this in the upward direction, or it may be from like this. This is right now from 1 to 2 in the downward direction. Okay now, volume
Yes,
is
sir.
remaining constant kada.
Yes, sir. That's why.
That's why it is always remaining constant. Either the volume pressure may be increasing or pressure may be decreasing.
Yes, sir.
Okay na? If I'm drawing the graph between like say pressure and temperature, now tell me how do you draw it? Pressure versus temperature graph. Use the ideal gas equation. What is an ideal gas equation? Beta? PV is equals to
PV
nRT
and RT.
is equals to nr into t. I need to draw the graph between pressure and volume. So pressure and temperature.
Pressure and time.
So
Temperature.
pressure and temperature, P and T. So ante
Yes.
P by T is equals to this will become for me nR by
NR
your
by.
V. So this one is
Yes.
totally a constant kada, a K and go. Ante P is equals to some K into T and raicha.
Yes, sir.
So this is like comparable with what? Y is equals to M into your X.
Yes, sir.
On X axis I have taken temperature. On
Yes,
y-axis I have taken the pressure. So what will be the graph?
Yes.
It will be a straight line passing from the
Straight.
origin.
Yes, sir.
And it is making an angle theta. Isn't
Yes,
it?
sir.
Theta is known as of what? The slope. That is nothing but m. That is called as of your slope. That is also equal to your tan theta. So slope means tan theta. Tan theta is nothing but what? Dy by dx every time.
DX. Yes, sir.
In the place of y, what I am having? Pressure. And in the place of x, what I am having? Temperature.
Temperature.
So tan theta is equals to how much for me? P by t. So P by t is equals to how much better? See from this one, P by t is equals to how much for me? N into R by your V. That is equals to your constant.
Constant. Yes.
Ona kada?
Yes, sir.
So this is the slope. P tan theta is equals to your P by t. So we are getting the straight line passing from the origin. If I'm starting from the graph from 1 to your 2, so it will go like this. So temperature is increasing, pressure is also increasing. Okay now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This process clear for you? Work done by gas
Yes,
in different processes. First one is nothing but isochoric process, the process in which volume is remaining constant. So the volume is equals to your constant for this process. Applying the first law of thermodynamics, I got dq is equals to du. So from that one, I got q is equals to f by 2 nr into t. Where for monatomic gas, number of degrees of freedom is 3, and for diatomic gas, number of degrees of freedom is equals to 5. Same way, I got the graph between P versus V and P versus T. Okay, now?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Next process, వచ్చేసి మనకు next one is your isobaric process. Work done in an isobaric process. Okay, just give me a minute, beta. Isobaric process. Now see, what do you mean by isobaric process, beta? The process in which pressure remains constant. Pressure remains constant. Pressure remains constant. Isobaric. Baric means temperature, beta. Sorry, pressure, beta. P is
Yes.
equal to what here? Constant. Because unit of the pressure is nothing but what? Atmosphere or baric.
Okay.
The
Bar.
bar,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Na? So pressure is remaining constant in this one. So the process in which the pressure remains constant is called as of what? Isobaric.
Isobaric.
Okay. Now if I'm applying the, what do you call that one? Work done in this one. Is the work done zero in this one? No, Gada. In the
So
previous,
because volume is
because
increasing.
volume was constant. But here
Yes, sir.
pressure is a constant. How do you calculate the work done formula? W is equals to integral of your P into dV. Gada.
Into dV.
And the
Yes, sir.
limits are right now V1 to your V2 or V initial to your V final. Alla right, sir?
Yes, sir.
So in this one P is constant. So bring it out. Integral of your dV. So this is V initial, V final. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
That is equals to P. Integral of dV is nothing but what? V.
P.
Substituting the
Yes.
limits, V final minus of your V initial. So that means that will become for me P into delta V.
Yes, sir.
Anna?
Yes, sir.
So now from ideal gas equation, record అవుతుంది కదా?
Yes, sir. Out.
From ideal gas equation, what is an ideal gas equation? PV is equals to nRT, isn't it? So this is nothing but P into delta V is equals to nR into your delta T. So I can write this one as P into delta V is equals to nR into delta T is nothing but what for me? T final minus T initial.
Yes.
Antena? So I can write this
Yes,
one
sir.
as equal to how much for me? P into delta V is equals to nR into your delta T. Okay, so therefore work done is also equal to how much for me? P into delta V, that is equals to nR into your delta T. Can I write like that?
Yes, sir. Because both.
Yeah, both of them are say P into delta V is nothing but how much I got? nR into your delta T part of relation. Clear? Then
Yes,
from
sir.
first law of thermodynamics, beta. From first law of thermodynamics, I can write dq is equals to du plus of your dw. So dq will be equal to du and every time it is f by 2 nr into your t.
Yes, sir.
For small fraction change dt plus in the place of work done I can write p into delta v,
Delta.
isn't it? Or I can write this one as dq is equals to this one is nothing but how much for me? F by 2 nr into dt plus p into dv can be written as
We can
nr into
NR
your
into
dt.
delta.
అవునా కదా? So dq
Yes,
is
sir.
equals to your f by 2 nr into dt plus nr into your dt part of relation. Is it clear? So from this one dq is equals to, can I take anything common in this one, beta?
Sir, NR
R
and
dt,
dt.
isn't it? So this will become for me f by 2 plus 1. Okay, na? So therefore dq is equals to f plus 2 divided by 2 into this one is nr into your dt. So this will be the work done in this given process. Okay, now?
Yes, sir.
So I can know, if I know the degrees of freedom, I can calculate the dq value for the isobaric process also. Okay,
Yes.
now tell me the graph for this one. If I'm drawing a graph between pressure versus volume or volume versus temperature, now V versus T graph. So how do you get the V versus a T graph? What is remaining constant in this one? Pressure is remaining constant.
Pressure is
What's the ideal gas
yes.
equation right now? PV is equals to nR into T.
Yes.
T is constant కాబట్టి V is equals to nR divided by P into T. This is totally a constant. P is a constant, N is a constant, R is a constant. So V
Okay,
is
it's
equals
like
to what I'll
again
get?
straight line
Yeah.
passing through
Meaning
origin.
with Y is equals to M into your X. So again we'll be getting a straight line passing from what? Origin like this. So this one is nothing but theta.
Yes, sir.
So how do you write the tan theta value right now? The tan theta is nothing but equal to again dy by,
dy by
this is nothing but slope. M is nothing but equal to your slope. That is equal to tan theta. Tan theta is y by h. Y is nothing but v by t. V by t is equals to how much beta? V by t is equals to your n into r divided by p. And this is
yes,
totally a constant k. So that is the reason we are getting a straight line passing from the origin. As temperature increases, volume also increases.
volume also increases.
Isn't it? So like I'm going from point 1 to your point 2. Both volume and temperature, both of them are increasing continuously.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Next one is third one. That is about your work done in isothermal process. Work done in isothermal process. Work done in your isothermal process. Isothermal process means the process in which thermal means what? Temperature.
Temperature.
In which temperature remains constant. Temperature remains constant. Isn't it? So that means here in this one, T is equals to constant beta. Temperature is equals to your constant. Now, how do you calculate the work done in this one first? W is equals to, this is very important beta, integral of your P into dV. So this one is V initial, this is V final. Okay now?
Yes.
Now from ideal gas equation, how do you write? From PV is equals to nRT. P value is equals to how much for me? nR into T divided by V.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it? So that value I can substitute here right now. This W is equals to integral. This is nR into T divided by volume V into dV. Limits are V initial to V final. So this one will be equal to, what are the constants in this one? But nRT is a constant, integral of 1 by V into dV. Limits are V initial to V final. Oh no?
Yes.
You know already the basic mathematics of this one. What is that?
Yes, sir.
Integral of your 1 by x into dx is always equals to how much for me? Ln of your x. What's in that?
Sir, this you will say some fractions to
చెప్పలేదు ఇదేనా?
లేదు సార్ చెప్పలేదు సార్.
This is also one of the basic mathematics beta. Integral of 1 by x. And if you're writing x power minus 1, the formula what we have taken, the first formula is not applicable for x power minus 1. Leaving for minus 1, it is applicable for all other relations.
Yes.
For minus 1 by 2, minus 3 by 2 is applicable, except for minus 1, the standard formula of integration is not applicable. Okay?
Yes, sir.
This is the formula. So what is the formula? Integral of 1 by x into dx is equal to how much for me? Ln x, or it is also equal to log x. Integral of dx is always equals to how much for me? X. Okay, now. So let us try to simplify this one. So this will come out for me. W is equals to n into r into t. Integral of 1 by v into dv will become how much better? Integral of 1 by v into dv is equal to, this will become for me ln of your v. Isn't it? So this will become for me ln v. What are the limits? V initial to your v final. Okay.
Yes.
So this will become for me W is equals to nR into T ln of your. Now in the place of V, substitute upper limit minus lower limit, V final minus ln of your V initial. Can I write like this?
Yes, sir.
So now this will become for me W is equals to nR into T. This will become for me ln of your. What is the relation for me? V final divided by V initial.
Sir, but why
Log formula. Log of your b minus log of your a is equals to log of your b by a.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now, so that is the form of what offer me? Log b minus log a is equals to log of your b by your a.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is the reason we are getting W is equals to nRT of ln of your V final by V initial. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now see, as temperature is constant, so from PV is equals to nRT. N is a constant, R is a constant, T is also constant. That means I can write PV is equals to constant.
Yes, sir.
So if PV is equals to constant means I can write this one as a here. P1 V1 is equals to P2 V2.
Yes, sir.
So can I write even this one as of here? P1 by P2 is equals to V2 by V1.
Yes, sir.
Or else if I am writing in terms of initial, P initial by your P final is equals to V final by V initial.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Now see the
Yes,
above
sir.
formula what I am having. W is equals to nRT ln of V final by V initial. That means in V final by V initial can I write pressure? W is
Yes,
equal
sir.
to, see here.
P initial by P final.
P the nRT ln of V final by V initial. V final by V initial means how do I can write? P initial by P final.
Yes,
So
sir.
this one will become for me NR into your T. This one is nothing but of your ln. This is P initial divided by your P final. Okay. So this is a form or formula for the work done in the isothermal process. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me what is internal energy. Internal energy formula is du is equals to F by 2 NR into your delta T.
Yes,
What
sir.
is dt beta? Change in temperature is what? F by 2 N into R. This one is T final minus T initial. Temperature is remaining constant. There is no change in temperature. That means F by 2 NR
T
into
minus.
your T final is T. T initial is also T. T minus T is 0. So 0 into 0 is nothing but how much for me? 0.
Okay. Yes, sir. There's
Internal
no
energy in
internal
isothermal process is how much better?
zero, sir.
0. Clear? So therefore,
Yes, sir.
from first law of thermodynamics, FLOT, dq is equals to du plus dw. Du is equals to how much for me? 0.
Zero.
That means dq will become how much for me? dq is equals to dw.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it? That means dq value is also equal to how much for me? nRT ln of your V final by V initial.
P
Then,
initial. P final.
yeah,
Yes.
isn't it? So that is about your isothermal process. ఇంకా దాంట్లో చిన్న చిన్న applications ఉన్నాయి. That I'll try to do it once I do little bit of your mathematics which has been required for us. Did I told you the quadratic rule beta in the integration, differentiation? U into V. If y is equal to u into v, how do you differentiate that one?
Sir, once can you just write it and show, sir?
I'll just give you time. Yeah, fine. Just listen this condition. Basic mathematics. If y is equals to u dot v, u is a function, v is also function beta. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then if I differentiate this one, dy by over dx, whatever the given condition if I'm writing. So if I'm differentiating for the given condition right now for the given part, so whenever you are differentiating such type of a condition, what you do is keep the first term as it is and differentiate the second term. And keep the second term as it is and differentiate the first term part of relation. So you will be getting the answer for the given condition. So if I'm writing dy by over dx, this will be equal to your u into first term I'll keep as it is, differentiate the second term, that is dv by dx plus, then keep the second term as it is, then differentiate the first term du by dx. This is the formula way.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Let me give an example. Let's say, yeah, see. If y is equals to x cube into cos x beta. Okay, differentiation of cos is nothing but what beta? If y is equals to cos x, you remember dy by dx is equals to your minus of sin x. Okay,
Okay, sir.
This is also rule actually. This I'll tell you again when you're doing the mechanics chapter. Vectors చేసేటప్పుడు నేను మళ్ళీ సార్ చెప్తాను. But right now just remember here. Otherwise, if you can just refer even my basic mathematics classes in the differentiation, you'll get this idea there. So y is equals to cos x, differentiation of, because y is depending upon x kada. So differentiation of y with respect to x is always equals to how much for me? Minus of cos x. Sorry, minus of sin x.
Sin x.
Okay na? ఇప్పుడు దీనికి ఆన్సర్ చెప్పి ఇప్పుడు ఎంత వస్తుంది? If y is equals to x cube into dy by dx, then dy by dx is how much better for this one? So dy
Sir,
by
first taking
first term I'll
x.
keep as it is, then I'll differentiate the second term, that is nothing but cos of your x by your dx. ఇట్లా రాయనా?
Yes.
Plus
Yes,
then
sir.
keep the second term as it is, that is cos x,
Cos x.
and differentiate the first term, that is nothing but
dx
x cube by dx. So that will be
Yes.
equal to your x cube. Differentiation of cos is how much better I told you? Minus of
Minus.
sin x plus cos x. Differentiation of x cube ఎంత నాన్న?
X cube, sir, will get x to the power 4 by 4, no, sir.
Differentiation.
Sorry. Differentiation, sir. This is
Y is equals to x to the power of your n. dy by dx is equals to how much for me over? N into x power n minus 1.
Sir, so here it's this x cube minus 1, no, sir.
X 3 ముందు
Okay,
పెట్టాలి కదా?
3x. Yes, sir.
3
3x
into x cube minus 1 అంటే 3 into x square.
square.
3 into x square. Okay na? So this will become for me minus of your x cube into sin x plus this one is 3x square into cos x. So this is the answer for this one. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Got an idea? So just remember the rule for me, but there's more than f. If y is equals to u dot v, then dy by dx is equals to how much for me? Yeah. Got it? So you'll keep the first term as it is and we'll differentiate the second term, then you'll keep the second term as it is and differentiate the first term for the given condition. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, if I'm writing the relation, keep a note and write here. PV is equals to NA into RT beta, isn't it? Now P into
Yes,
V is something like a few product rule I can apply here.
Yes, sir.
So it will be what? P keep as it is, then differentiate the second term dV, plus keep the second term as it is and differentiate the first term. That is equals to N is a constant, R is a constant. This is an isothermal process, kada. Avuna kada? So this will become for me
Temperature is also
R
constant.
into your dt. This is also equal to 0.
Yes, sir.
Because it is what type of a process? Isothermal process. The change in temperature is equals to 0.
Yes.
So I can write from this one, P into dV will be equal to how much for me? Minus of V into dP and right?
Yes, sir.
So now dP by dV ఎంత వస్తుంది చెప్పు? dP by dV is equals to dP by dV is equals to minus of P by V.
Yes.
Isn't it? So minus of your P by V. That means dP by, if I'm writing the slope for this one, I'm drawing the graph of your pressure versus volume. Pressure versus volume. So what type of a graph will be getting? A rectangular hyperbola. A rectangular hyperbola. So what you do is, at any one point, you take a point and draw a tangent to that one. That will give you the angle with the x-axis. So that is nothing but a theta. Okay, na?
Yes.
So rectangular hyperbola is the graph for this one. I also told you this one in the loss when we have been doing, isn't it? Now how do you write the tan theta value? Can you tell me? Tan theta is equals to, what is the value of the tan theta? dy by dx. dy is what here right now? dp divided by dv.
dV.
Small change. So I can write here dp by dv is equals to how much for me?
Minus P by V.
Minus of
P by V, sir.
P by V. Minus of your P by V part. That means I can write it dP by dV is equals to dP by dV is equals to minus of your tan theta. Can I write like that?
Yes, sir.
So dP by dV is equals to minus of your tan theta. This is very, very important relation. Will surely ask you in the exams. So dP by dV is equals to how much for me? Minus of your P by V. Clear?
Yes, sir.
In this one also we need to remember one more term which actually comes in the elasticity chapter, but you need to remember here. This is called as of your isothermal bulk modulus. Isothermal bulk modulus. Iso means same, thermal means temperature. Isothermal bulk modulus is represented by letter K. This comes for the properties of the wire beta elasticity, like we did thermal stresses or something like that. Young's modulus go Yeshamonim, thermal expansions, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Right. The same way we'll get a term here called as isothermal bulk modulus. Don't bother much in detail. We'll be coming in a chapter called elasticity. Just remember what do you mean by isothermal bulk modulus means K is equals to your volume stress by your volume strain. Volume stress divided by your volume strain. The ratio of volume stress by volume strain is nothing but of your bulk modulus. Stress means what beta? Pressure. Stress is nothing but what? Force by area.
Yes, sir.
Force by area is nothing but what? Pressure. So it is nothing but of your dP. Volume strain means change in volume by original volume. That will be negative. Why negative? If I take a football and compress it, what is happening to its volume? Decreasing, kada?
Yes,
So in order to represent that one, we are representing it by minus. So it is minus of V into this. I can write as of your dP by dV. Right, sir?
yes, sir.
So we'll write this one as dV only. Change. Okay, na? So K value in section manok right now. This is the formula. K is equals to minus of V into dP by dV. This is known as bulk modulus. Isothermal bulk modulus. Now you already know dP by dV is how much, beta? See, dP by dV, how much we got? dP by dV is minus of P by V,
Yes,
isn't it? So he will ask you directly, you need to remember this one, beta isothermal bulk modulus. So K is equals to minus of V into, this will become for me minus of your P by V. So this V will get cancelled. So isothermal bulk modulus is equals to what for me? K of your isothermal is equals to minus of minus, it will become for me P. So it is equals to what? Pressure. 4 more question. Isothermal bulk modulus. Isothermal bulk modulus. Isothermal bulk modulus is equals to what? Pressure. Okay, ఇంతవరకు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవచ్చు. ఈ derivation will be trying to do it again in detail in the chapter called elasticity. So what do you mean by isothermal bulk modulus? It is represented by K, volume stress by volume strain. What do you mean by Young's modulus beta? Y is equals to longitudinal stress divided by longitudinal strain. Longitudinal strain. Stress is nothing but what? Force by area. Strain is nothing but what? Change in length by original length and Rashama.
yes, sir.
Isn't it? So y is equals to how much for me? Delta L by L sum. Alpha is equals to delta L by your L into delta theta. So from this one we have written delta L by L is equals to how much for me? Alpha into delta theta. So y value was equals to how much for me? F by your A into delta L by L can be written as what? Alpha into delta theta. అంతే కదా. So force is equals to how much for me? F is equals to how much for me? Ya alpha into delta theta. Thermal stress is nothing but what? Force by area. Force by area is equals to F by area. If I'm taking on this side, this will become for me Y into alpha into delta theta. I hope you remember this one. Thermal stress is equals to Y into alpha into delta theta. The same thing here also we are defining in the what do you call that one? Isothermal bulk modulus K. K is nothing but what?
Yes.
Volume stress by volume strain. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Strain is nothing but what? Change in volume by original volume. Stress is nothing but pressure by area. Force by area. Force by area is nothing but what? Pressure. So that is the reason I have written dP by dV by V. Why minus n? Because when the strain is happening, the volume of that body is decreasing. So in order to overcome that one, we are writing it with minus sign.
Yes, sir.
Okay, na? So these are the some of the formulas you need to remember. Now apply the first law of thermodynamics and tell me. From first law of thermodynamics, float. What is a float? dq is equals to du plus of your dw. Anything is becoming zero in this one?
Okay, isothermal, right, sir? Sir, work, sir.
చూడు.
Sorry. So isothermal it is internal energy, and isobaric it is
Yeah.
what, sir?
So what is becoming zero right now? Delta U is becoming for me zero. That means
Yes.
dq will be equal to dw. Okay, now that means I can
Yes.
write dq is equals to dw. Already we got, so it is nr into t ln of your v final by v initial. Clear?
Yes.
Now if I'm talking about your cyclic process, if I'm talking about your cyclic process, like pressure versus volume, okay, and this is the graph like now with this is your A, this is your B, this is C, and this is D. Going from A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to your A. So what is remaining right now constant beta here? Temperature is constant, but internal energy is equals to zero. So if internal energy is equals to zero, so dq will be equal to how much for me? dw.
Yes.
ఇది నిన్న క్లాస్ కూడా చెప్పాను నేను.
Yes, sir. Because anyway, the starting and ending point of
Same.
the process are same.
Same. Because of that one, internal energy is becoming for me zero.
Yes.
Okay. And remember one more term in this one, very important, called as of your isothermal compressibility. Isothermal compressibility. Okay. Represented by C. Isothermal compressibility. The reciprocal of isothermal bulk modulus. Isothermal bulk modulus is called compressibility. Is called what? Compressibility, represented by C. Okay, na?
So it's 1 by P, sir.
Yeah, 1 by
P, because isothermal bulk modulus K is equals to
yeah.
P, sir.
Yeah. So C isothermal is equals to 1 by K of isothermal. So that will be equal to 1 by P. Okay, na? This would adugutada compulsory in the examinations. What do you mean by compressibility? Means what? Reciprocal of isothermal bulk modulus. Reciprocal of your isothermal bulk modulus is called as of your compressibility. Clear?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. Next one is we are having an adiabatic process. Time on the month 28 అవుతుంది. I need to go. Then in tomorrow's session of a class, we'll start doing the problems related to this one. Okay, na?
Yes.
ఈ వీక్లో మనకు థర్మోడైనమిక్స్ మనం కంప్లీట్ ఈవెన్ నెక్స్ట్ వీక్ సిలబస్ నాకు తెలిసి అడియాబాటిక్ ఉంటుంది, అది కూడా కంప్లీట్ చేసేసుకుందాం ఒకవేళ టైం ఉంటే మన దగ్గర. ఎందుకంటే దిస్ వీక్ సిలబస్ ఈజ్ వెరీ లెస్ ఫర్ యూ, బట్ ఓన్లీ థింగ్ ఈజ్ దేర్ ఇస్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ వర్కింగ్ ఫర్ యూ నౌ. Zeroth law, you know, already internal energy, you know, external work also, you know, first law of thermodynamics, you know, definition of specific heats, you know, Cp minus Cv or is equal to no problems on specific heat. Now you need to go for one quasi-static process. You already have, we did right now what is a cyclic process, what is isobaric, isochoric, and isothermal process. We have already done this one right now.
Yes.
Isn't it? Now we need to do some good quality type of questions. I'll try to revise you once again the quasi-static process. Otherwise, today in the class they may tell you, because it is a board exam question, a generally 4-mark question. What do you define the quasi-static process? Quasi-static process nothing but the process which takes very slowly is called as a quasi-static process, not a sudden process. Like say for example, if I take a ice cube and keep outside from the fridge, will it immediately melt into the water, or it will take time?
Take time.
It will take time, and temperature is remaining constant and is slowly melting. Such type of a process are called as a quasi-static process. There are no numericals in this one. It is only theoretical bit. I'll anyhow tell you in the next session of a class. Okay. So I hope you are clear with this one. In today's session of a class, what do you mean by isobaric, isochoric, and isothermal process? I'll upload the video immediately. You please try to go through it. And today, you please let me know what is going to be happen in your class. Then let me know the problems related to this topic. Okay. Then we'll try to give.
Sir, I'll message you what happened in class.
Yes, beta.
I'll message you what happened in class or what will happen.
Surely, that you do, and please update me on every Saturday or Monday or Sunday when you're writing an exam, key next week portion, and the way you are getting the marks part affiliation. Okay.
Yes.
And next time, I do hope that you will be crossing 150 out of 180. Yes. Because your own topic is there, so make that concentration. So we'll try to work for 150 marks in the next weekend exam. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Take care, beta. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.